Oh,
Thanks for coming
so
back,
nice.
man. It's good to be back.
Right.
Dude,
And you smell good too.
dude, I literally just got back from work. I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
Dude, second episode, I'm getting fucking quieter chairs.
Yeah,
Definitely
we're gonna
quieter
need.
chairs.
Yeah, and I need to get actually some fucking better chess skills.
I want to know if our loud chairs are uncomfortable for you.
Is it like chalkboard, like fingernails on the chalkboard?
That's
Are you
exactly
getting
the vibe I was getting when I was
that's what I
dragging
was-
that.
Dude.
Uncomfortable. How was Easter,
I
bro?
was literally about that. I was so. It was good, man. It was good. A lot of chockies. A lot of food.
Fuck yeah. Chalkies and food.
Chockies and food.
Game on.
And that's it.
Who are we, bro?
Let's split shift pod, baby.
Split Shift Pod, episode 1. What are we talking about?
We're going to talk about belief systems today.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's an interesting topic. First topic as well for our pod. And I feel like the first topic is it's a bit of a biggie because there's so many important topics to talk about, but we're talking about this one specifically as our first one. Why is that?
I would say belief systems, as far as a lifestyle change, habit, maintenance sort of perspective goes. I would say belief systems will be up there as the most important thing in any of that shit. So much more important than the process, actually fixing your belief system, making sure that your beliefs are aligned with what you're trying to achieve and what you're trying to maintain as a lifestyle is fucking number one.
100%.
Easy. Would you agree?
100%. No, absolutely agree. It is. It really is like the foundations on, basically on everything that you do. And if you believe that you obviously can get to that goal, you will. If you say you can't, if you have that inner monologue that's not gonna, that's saying, no, you can't do that, or you're limited to that belief to some degree, it's not gonna get there.
Not going to get there.
It's as simple as that.
Also, my voice is completely shot, so when it cracks and cuts out, it's not because I took up smoking 3 days ago, I promise. All right?
And I was vaping instead.
It was the vaping. I just thought, we had this conversation earlier, I just want to find out if it actually is as hard to quit as you guys say it is.
Well, if we have that belief system, I mean, you never know, man. I'm
We're about to find out.
about to find out.
Anyway. So what is a belief system? Tell the people.
The belief systems, wow. It is, where do you start? It's pretty, I guess it's situational, right? I guess it really aligns with those foundations of how we think, which aligns with our actions of what we do, that, a little follow through with that as well. But when we're looking at how to address our belief systems, we need to acknowledge what are the limitations of our beliefs as well. So where are we, what are you saying to yourself that's probably holding you back, or things along the lines of that? Do you want to elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, pretty much. We'll put down to the most simple form. A belief in itself, or a belief system in itself, is that feeling of certainty about how something is, or how the world is, or how you are. That full feeling of certainty, whether it be true or not true, it doesn't really matter. Like if you believe something is, it will feel as though it is. So for example, along the lines of like a lifestyle change aspect or perspective, let's say you're trying to lose 20 kilos. Mm-hmm. My goal is I want to lose 20 kilos, but my inner monologue, my belief system says, oh, you always fail at everything you do. Or,
100%.
I've tried everything, but nothing works for me. Do you think that person is actually going to get that result, let alone maintain a result if they do achieve it?
Absolutely not.
Fuck no.
Fuck no chance,
fucking chance. That's why this is the most important thing you'll ever listen to, at least for the next 2 hours. All right?
Let's hope it's not that long. Fuck, are we going to ramble that long?
Maybe.
Jeez,
maybe. I just meant like in their life, maybe they have more important things to listen to. But you don't. I promise you, it's the most important thing you will listen to for the next,
for this
at least
time,
the next 2 hours.
On this YouTube clip or this fucking, this little section we're talking about, this is the real deal.
Shit.
This is the fucking real deal, man.
This is the shit. So why are they actually so important? How would you say they affect your clients, say for example? How do you work with that shit with your people?
Well, I think like when you're looking at, like we're delving into beliefs and how to navigate through with a client, is that a lot of clients in general, they say that like, especially they address the things with, I can't. And that's the biggest one liner. And I like to think of it like as like you're kind of in like a battlefield, or you're in a like situation where adversity, shit going on, dust in the air, and you say, as soon as you can't, you just lost the battle.
It's game over.
It's game over. Like, where do you go from there? You basically said to yourself that you can't, and not even consciously, but subconsciously, especially if that's a pattern, you're going to continue to believe that. So I can't is the most. It relates to like self-loathing, and and tends to be the most biggest thing that clients will struggle with the most. How to navigate around that is how to subvert their way of thinking, of avoiding saying, I can't do this. Because once you say that, you've lost the battle. It's over.
Massively.
I'm just like, how would you shift it?
Oh, we're going to get this voice back.
Do you want me to keep going?
No, I do, but like, no, fuck, shut the fuck up.
All right, stop smoking, man.
Sorry, man. No, that's so true. And I feel like, like I said, we've got 16 years of experience and come across all these people. And I know for myself, definitely the number one thing that's a constant across the majority of people is a negative belief system along the lines of lifestyle transformation or goal achievement, results building, whatever it is. And it's because it comes from those past experiences. They might have failed a couple of times. They might have, particularly if somebody's yo-yo dieted.
Yo-yoing, 100%,
they've lost the weight, they put it back on, whatever. Yeah. Slowly that chips away your subconscious mind and makes you think you fail all the time.
Absolutely.
It's not fucking real. It isn't.
No, it really isn't.
The experiences were real, or the outside influence was real. Maybe it was your parents, maybe it was friends, whatever, telling you, nobody can do this, all diets are bullshit, this is the wrong way to do it, whatever, You get to choose how you work around that, but it's about first being conscious of the fact that you do have a set of belief systems, whether you fucking know it or not.
100%. And I'm so glad you said that. Like, and there's so much power in recognizing that in itself, because you have this, you kind of get kind of lost in it where, like you said, for example, the circle of influence, people around you saying certain things, can't do that, can't do this, or do it this way, like tall poppy syndrome, so much misinformation out there that makes you think otherwise. That's basically making you think a certain way until you realize, I'm just like, hang the fuck on. Like, I can think the way that I want to think, and I could choose to think how I'd like to think, despite what other people are telling me, and despite what maybe what media is allowing me to think. And then that starts to bring like more power to you, be able to say, okay, well, now that I can do something about it, like you've kind of like broken the mold a bit more and be able to address, and then, where do you go from there? But you've acknowledged it. You've acknowledged that you do have a belief system. Okay, my voice is going now too.
Bro, we're all gone.
You get crap voice. I get the testy pops. Dude.
We keep it entertaining, We're not all perfect.
We're not perfect.
Even though last video we did say we were, but,
we're far from it.
Not completely perfect.
Yeah.
We can't have like constant voices forever.
I don't feel it. I don't feel it. No.
It's Thursday, Friday. It gets to this time of the week and it's game over.
It's game over.
Go Darren Lockyer. But no, belief systems are ridiculously important.
Absolutely.
And like we just said, we all have a set of belief systems, and if you aren't where you want to be, the odds are you probably have a negative belief system around the thing that you're trying to do. And yeah, like you can direct it in a positive way. Like somebody that's, let's say two people are trying to, drop 10 kilos or make a lifestyle change, and one person has that belief of, I always fail, or I'm just a fatty that's trying to lose weight. That is a very common one. I'm a fat person that's trying to lose weight. If you do not get out of that, it is game over.
100%.
It is game over. But you get, let's say that's person A, and then person B is somebody that says they're in the exact same position, but this one believes, okay, cool. I know for a fact that I can actually change my position, regardless of where I'm at right now.
Absolutely.
I just need to change my approach, change my habits, whatever it is. If you have a belief system like that, it empowers you so much more, and you can do what the fuck you want to do.
100%. 100%. And it's interesting that you said there, I'm trying to, and trying, like, if you like, from a coach's perspective, there's a couple of like red flag words, I guess you say, it would, that would, if it's from that, from that perspective, from that lens, then it, like I said, it's game over. When they say, that's I can't, and I'm trying to. You can't say you're trying something. You either do it or you don't. And when you're changing that, looking to change those belief systems or develop and really, delve into yours so you can elevate that, trying, it's not about whether I'm going to try and leave that little sense of doubt. Just say, if I try, if I fail, I've tried. nah, fuck that. I'm just like, you either do or you don't. And just
Very
like,
true.
and set it up, like make it more absolute. These belief systems are instilled in you. And the more you make it more absolute, I'm like, this is what I want. This is who I want to be. This is what I want to achieve. I need to figure out the how. I'm just like, you've at least paved the way and set the foundations, especially with that inner monologue that you say to yourself. You know, say, no, I am going to, you know, and it's not saying I'm trying or I can't or maybe. I'm just like, no, this is going to fucking happen. It's going to happen.
Massively.
That's it.
Very true.
Yeah.
So we're about to talk. We had the chat about, you know, what belief systems are, why they are important. I'm sure you know why they're important now. Next episode, we're going to be chatting about how to actually change or how to take out that frame that you're looking through or that lens that you're looking at the world through with your belief systems
I'm saying.
and putting on some new sunnies. You know, creating new belief systems that you can actually empower yourself with and achieve awesome results and maintain them.
Yep.
Because there is no point achieving something if in 6 months you're going to be in the same position you are right now.
Exactly.
No point.
Quote that shit right there.
Quote that shit.
fucking love
Write that shit down, get it on a t-shirt.
And you know what we're going to do? And something that we, from the last intro video, which I hope you guys have seen, we said we're going to do this in a 3-part series.
Change our mind.
We changed our mind. So, welcome to Split Shift Pod. This is the chaos that's going to be in it. We're actually just going to be changing as we go, and you're just going to fucking buckle up and just sit down and enjoy the ride with us. So, this is going to be a 2-part series. You know the what, you know the why. Next episode, it's going to be the how. Get ready.
How do we change it?
How do we change it? Belief systems. Let's eat some chocky.
See you guys tomorrow or the next day or in a few days, whenever.